Hi everyone, so today I'm filming this Halloween look right here. I know it is up a bit late given that Halloween is this weekend, so I did want to film it quickly and get it up for you guys. So it is just one of the ripped zipper mouths. I'm sure you've seen them all over YouTube. It's a really popular Halloween look. It is a little bit hard to talk with this in, so I'm just going to let you guys get right onto the video. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button in the down bar. If you have any other looks you'd like to see, just leave me a comment and I will definitely do those for you. So we're just going to get right on to the video. Enjoy! So the first thing I'm doing is just mapping out where I want to put the zipper. So I'm just lining it up with my head. What I'm doing here is just applying some spirit gum to my forehead and then to the back of the zipper. This doesn't really matter. I ended up not using the spirit gum because I was having a really hard time sticking it, as you're gonna see. So this is where I switched to liquid latex. So I'm just dipping a Q-tip in it and then putting it underneath here so I can stick the zipper to it. And then I'm just gonna follow it all along my face to map out exactly where I want it to stick. Personally, for me, I found the liquid latex worked a lot better than the spirit gum and it held it a lot more in place. When I got to the bottom of my face, I wanted it to look like the zipper. I wanted to make it look a bit more real. So instead of it just cutting it off there, I actually followed it down my neck a bit, or just under my chin actually. So you'll see exactly what I'm doing there. So I glued it there. That way when I'm looking straight ahead, it looks like it doesn't just end somewhere. And then I was just peeling off a bit of the latex that was sticking out. Now I'm just priming the rest of my face that isn't going to be inside the zipper. And then I'm just going in with my latest foundation, the Maybelline Fit Me in 110, and mixing it with a bit of white face paint. This is just going to make it a lot more pale on me. Then just dotting it all over my face, and I'm just going to blend it in with a beauty blender. So once you're all blended, you're just going to want to set it with powder. I use the Maybelline Fit Me in Translucent. This is just so it's going to last all night. It's not going to crease or anything like that. Then for brows, I didn't want to do anything too drastic, so I just used the Benefit Gimme Brow. Just ran it through just so they had a bit more color and you could see them. Then I'm just going in with the contour kit here and just carving out my cheeks a little bit, just so I have a little bit of dimension to my face. Then I'm moving on to the eyes. So the first thing I did was take a black face paint and I'm just kind of covering my whole eye with this, and then I'm going to end up bringing it under my eye as well. So just wanted it to look like I was not dead, but a little bit more distressed, and the eyes were a lot darker. And then here I'm just bringing it under my eye as well. So it's going to be more like a circle shape surrounding my eye of black. Then I'm just going in with the Naked 2 palette and taking the blackest shade in the palette and just using this to set the black face paint and to darken it up a little bit. And just make sure you really blend the edges there so there's no harsh lines. So now I'm just taking that black face paint and putting it on the inside of the zipper, and then I'm moving on to the fun part, which is the liquid latex. So I sped through this a bit, but basically all I'm doing is putting the liquid latex on and covering it with cotton balls. You just want to rip little pieces and just kind of keep layering it. You do this so it has a more textured look, so it's going to look like skin. Now I'm just peeling it up with tweezers, and I am going to cut it a bit and pull it just so it has a bit more dimension and texture to it, so it's going to look more like flesh. Be careful when you're using the scissors because you can cut yourself with this, so you have to be very careful. Then moving on to blood, so here I'm just using, I think this one's called a vampire blood. I'm just kind of using a sponge to dot this all over the area so it looks like an open wound and like flesh. So I am putting this pretty much everywhere. I'm leaving my lips blank because I am going to go in with I think it's a liquid lipstick from Sephora, and I'm going to use that just to put all over my lips. This is where I'm going in with the liquid lipstick from Sephora, so I'm just putting that all over my lips. And then I'm also going to put it in any edges that the sponge couldn't get, so along the sides of the zipper and all that. You can see what I'm doing here. And then going in with a bit of blood scab, and I'm just kind of rubbing that all over. So this is going to give the blood a clotted look. So this is going to make it look a lot more realistic. I'm pretty much putting this in areas. I'm trying to clot a bunch of pieces together so it looks really gross and disgusting. And then I'm just bringing it under the chin as well. And then going in with this blood gel, so this is a really, really thick blood. Again, this is just going to add to the grossness factor and make it look a bit more real and like if the blood is clotting. Then I'm just going in with a stippling sponge, and I'm bringing it all down my neck so it looks like the blood has dripped down. The stippling sponge really helps to make it look a lot more natural. Then I also just brought it on the sides of my face and a bit on my forehead so it looks like the blood has kind of been sitting there for a while and it's kind of transferred onto the rest of my face. Then the last thing I did, I just put a bit of black eyeliner in my waterline. This is just to help with the whole effect of my eyes being very dark. And once you're done that, the makeup look is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a very happy Halloween. Please give it a thumbs up and comment on the video if you have any other videos you'd like me to do, and please subscribe. Bye everyone.